Alright, my opponent's on Kiln Fiend. This hand is keepable, but it could go very wrong. Also, really wish I could have used one of those coin flips I won from the last two games here, because I'd really rather prohibit a Kiln Fiend. I played against this opponent on Kiln Fiend a lot, and pretty sure they've had a Kiln Fiend on turn 2 like 6 times out of 10. It's really hard to beat that. If you can draw a Kiln Fiend that reliably, you should absolutely be playing Kiln Fiend. Deck's great if you can draw the creatures at the right time. Alright. Cool, cool. I'm gonna lead on tower. Rather than Grotto. That's just no real reason. So if they draw Kiln Fiend rather than land, I really wish I'd hold up Prohibit. But if they draw neither, I'm gonna really wish I'd played this Oracle, so. Just gonna jam Oracle. Grab a Dignitary. It's gonna be a while till I can double Moment's Peace anyway. I ripped it. Alright, that's frustrating, but okay. Everything's fine. And the first Moment's Peace is very often gonna get countered with Dispel, so. I needed them to draw a tap land like an Ash Barrens or a Terramorphic or an Evolving Wilds. Ripping an untapped land there was really bad for me, because like, if they had just missed one more turn, I could have prohibited. But I am glad they, Oh. Huh, okay. Get free prohibit at least. Nice. Well, that was very convenient. So what is their hand? They don't have lands, so... Are they just on... a bunch of cantrips and no Teamer Battle Rage? I guess that could be. I'm going to play a tower, and I'm just going to play a... What? Did I miss? Huh. I play a Dignitary. Next turn I can go Prism into Dignitary. Or they can Daze here. That's fine. I don't really care if they Daze here because they don't have Teamer Battle Rage, or they would have gone for a last turn, most likely, but... If I can just play Dignitaries until my opponent is ready to go off, I should have enough anti-combat stuff set up to survive most of what my opponent can throw at me. It's a lot of Nifix Cyclopses. That would explain why they kept that hand. Alright. I suppose a Daze here would be bad now, but can't do much about it. Alright. I should probably look up their last list. Oops. Wrong screen. Alright, they do play 2 Dazes. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, if I draw a land next turn, it's easy. I just play Prism, play land. If I don't draw a land, it really depends on what I do draw. Because I do want to keep up double Moment's Peace. The plus side, my opponent doesn't have a Gitaxian Probe yet, because they definitely would have used it earlier to draw into a land. So could hit one off this Ponder. Also good news, I got a bunch of creatures in play, which helps out. I can just block a lot of things, so it does force them to have a Teamer Battle Rage. I drew a Prism. I'm just gonna play Prism. Yeah, I don't get to keep up double Moment's Peace. That's fine. Because now I can go Prism, keep up single Moment's Peace. My opponent needs a lot of stuff to get it done here. Like, they have to have Teamer Battle Rage, which means they do need to tap 2 mana. Me? Or, yeah, okay. That's fine. Seems kind of weird to just cast that, unless they're planning on killing me, so hopefully I don't die. They do have the probe. Jesus. Alright. Well, if your opponent has everything, it's going to be hard to win. But hopefully they don't have everything. Puzzle Blessing doesn't do anything, because they have two different colors of creatures. Gush. Yeah. Can't really do anything about Gush here. I mean, if they had... Whatever. Maybe they were just sandbagging the probe the whole time. They could have hit it off the ponder, maybe. Yeah, alright. Still don't need to do anything. My opponent has to have something else. Of course they do. That's really frustrating. So block here, take 18. It's 26 minus 8. Alright. I mean, if they have the counter spell as well, what was I supposed to do here? Hold up double moment speeds, I guess, but whatever. God, my opponent has everything. Holy shit. What? Oh, come on. Okay. The fact that they didn't go for it is very, very unfortunate. Oh well. I guess I could have kept up double moments piece, but rip. Alright, put in a bunch of cards. Oh, keep quicksand. Take out a bunch of cards that are bad. Keep one of those in. Basically just going to try to negate every single creature they play. Keep Dispel. Keep Prohibit. Crop rotation, not good. Alright, well, they had a lot of stuff. Like, why did they play the second... I don't know. Their sequence doesn't make any sense to me. Unless they just drew into 2 or more of those cards. Guess I don't need Pulse. This moment's piece is looking awful. Alright. Kill all of the opponent creatures is my plan. Or negate them with cops. Circle of Protection is not a permanent answer, but it's fine. This is keepable. It's not good, but it is keepable. I do have white cards, and I don't have green cards. Alright. That solves what land to play. I needed them to miss on that one first land drop, huh? Because then I could use the Prohibit and then just jam card draw spells. Well, I'll just lead on that, I suppose. Getting gain land to play is fine, but... Alright, opponent's going to blind flip, but I'll have turn 4 Tron, rather. Called shot. Oh well. Let's say it's mulligan. Surely they won't have Delver this turn, and then blind flip both of them. Okay, keep a one lander with relic. Oh, fuck off! Seriously, you're keeping that shit? God damn it! Losing this match is going to be very frustrating. Because my opponent's going to top deck a Mountain next turn and Pyroblast my Mole Drifter. Alright. Well, he didn't have that last turn, or they would have cast it over the Relic. Chooses not to shuffle. See if they even play land. Let's hope it's a tap land at least. They could have kept it in Ash Barrens and they'll just cycle it. Yeah, cycle it next turn. Sure. Go ahead and need a tower. Go ahead and jam Muldrifter. And then we'll see what we draw. Cool. Prohibit's good enough. If my opponent goes for a bolt, I'll just counter the bolt. Cycle Ash Barrens, cast bolt. So they didn't shuffle, and they miss a land drop, and they're not Ash Barrensing. Again, this is going to be a very frustrating game to match to lose if my opponent's going to make these plays. I'll block. If they have mutagen growth, I'll prohibit it. Unfortunately, my opponent's probably going to tap the relic and exile this prohibit, so I don't get to get it back with wall, but hopefully I'll draw a spell off this prism or my draw step. If I draw land, I'm going to be in very bad shape. Alright. At least my opponent doesn't have red mana. Fingraph and Pulsar out. Ooh, that was a good draw. That was a nice draw. At least I drew the Muldrifter before those two lands. Oh my god, MTGO, I hate you so much. Whatever. Whatever. We're fine. Everything's fine. My opponent's not going to go mountain attack. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Block. It's really frustrating. But maybe MTGO will let me draw something eventually. 7 spells, 12 lands. Not great. Not a great mix. My opponent rips land. Compulsive research off the top. On the plus side, my opponent doesn't know that I have nothing in hand, so Ghost of Flicker's good. I'm gonna attack. If my opponent blocks, cool. Because then I can get my flicker back. Alright. None of these lands were the cycling land either. It's frustrating. Oh no. What am I doing? I can just do this. Opponent does get to eat the flicker for free, and that kind of sucks, but whatever. Maybe I won't miss on this. The relic actually did something! Woo! Cop blue? Is that a good card to draw? I think that might be a good card to draw. Alright, Opponent could have Flaring Pain, but that's fine. Fuck off. Unbelievable. Like, yeah, I've got good cards, but, like, what? Look at this garbage. Look at this absolute garbage. MTGO is so stupid. Oh, but maybe it's not just MTGO. Maybe this could have happened in a real life game. At least my opponent's relic gets to eat some lands for a while. Well, this is so frustrating. At least I have Mole Drifters. Mole Drifters have made this much more winnable than it could be otherwise. Did I take out the capsize? I did. Alright. I guess I just gotta win by raw cards. Which means I can't afford to lose this Mole Drifter. Is this the real life? Or is this just fantasy? Also, my opponent is playing Mutagen Growth and Lightning Bolts, so what did they sideboard? Maybe they don't. Oh, they don't have. They only have 2 Pyroblasts in their board. Apparently. Definitely gonna have to worry about Flaring Pain after the sideboard, or after in game 3 rather. But I can deal with Flaring Pain if I don't draw a million lands. All right, I've got a blocker and a quicksand for that, so we got options. Oh ho, a spell. Oh ho, a very good spell, in fact. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to discard hand size a lot, but whatever. Yeah. Go ahead and lead on Prism. Might inform my choices a little bit more. Yeah. I'll just jam a wall. Get that wall in there. Wall with the getting is good. We'll go ahead and play a Oracle. Tapping much differently than that. Looking for Copper Red. Or a Hydroblast. That's fine, whatever. Could Pyroblast and bring it back, but that kills me. So let's not do that. Man, I'm just getting owned in my 3rd rounds. You know my opponent's gonna go Delver Blind Flip, turn 2 Kiln Fiend, turn 3 kill me, right? Next game. It's happening. You can't stop it. I know you want to stop it, viewers at home, but it's gonna happen. Maybe I should have compulsive research to try to find something. Because my opponent has a 3rd Mutagen Growth. This Kiln Fiend might kill me. No, alright. That was a good draw. Just gonna compulsive myself. And then try to get back to compulsive. Don't need a cycling land. I really don't. My opponent Pyroblast here might be forced to Hydroblast back, but they didn't, so. Okay. Gonna go ahead and lead on Oracle. Cop Blue, don't need that. Dispel would be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. Let's play another Oracle. This forces my opponent to have a lot of different things. Hydroblast is fine. My opponent has a land destruction spell for one of my lands. I am forced to counter it, but I've got a spirit counter, so. And I'm gonna need to Pyroblast this Delver pretty soon. so I can beat him. Start beating him. All 4 plants are gone. That's not great. Probably should have discarded this mine. It is unlikely my opponent has a land destruction spell, but you never know. You really do never know. Resolves. Not afraid of getting burnt out, so... And any hit's going to be lethal, so we'll settle for what we got here. In the turn, I'm going to go ahead and Pyroblast the live Delver. And then I'll Dispel if they fight over it. Nope. Alright, cool. Gonna go ahead for another research. I've just got lands. Lands. No way my opponent counters that. Alright. I'll go ahead and Mnemonic Wall. My Pyroblast back. Floating a bunch of mana. Probably shouldn't, but I am, so there you go. I actually just don't really care about what my opponent is doing, right? Since I have so many answers and a bunch of creatures on the battlefield. So my opponent ever taps out, they die. So that's nice. Because I can just flicker chain the walls to kill everything my opponent will ever play. Oh. I don't want to get... Oh, I can just Dispel back. I don't care about the Pyroblast. It can just get eaten. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. I don't cares. Do you cares? Of course not. Why would you cares? If they play another Relic, it's going to be whatever. Who cares? Again. Losing the Pyroblast is bad, because I probably would have just countered a stupid Gitaxian Probe. I don't care about this card at all. Yeah, if my opponent has Flaring Pain, that's fine. I can... I guess I'll lead on this. I don't want the Quicksand anyway. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause it's easy come, easy go, a little high, a little low. I want to get into a counter war. If my opponent gets into a counter war and then doesn't kill me, I get to Flicker Chain, and then my opponent will die. Can they win a counter? They... I don't like my block anymore. My opponent has 3 1-mana counter spells. Oh no, I just let it happen. Never mind. Who cares? I'm going to go ahead and lead on a Hydroblast, destroy target red permanent on this. I will counter a counter spell. Counter a Dispel, yes. And then if my opponent has another counter, I can just kill this again. Oh, okay. Alright, Flaring Pain's definitely coming in, so these Moments pieces are definitely staying out. Relic of Progenitus. I don't want to cut anything in my deck to try to get a Capsize for inevitability, so I'm just going to hope that I can figure out a way to win the game with my pile of counter spells. Keeping. This hand could go awry if I don't draw lands, but I've got the Hydro Blast, which is by far the best card in my deck. Obviously, my opponent's going to go turn 1 Delver Blind Flip, but not much I can do about that, as we've gone over. Definitely going to play a Kiln Fiend, and then if I Hydro Blast it, they'll play another either a Cyclops or a Kiln Fiend next turn. They keep another one later. I'll get the 7-light card hand at least. Next turn I go to Prism, and then I can go turn 3 Oracle if I'm not in danger of dying. I do need to draw lands though. Okay, that's fine. If my opponent dazes his Prism, is not as bad because I do have a land at least, but still pretty bad for me. Cool. They didn't flip? What the... They chose not to shuffle and they don't flip. My opponent is just doing wacky stuff. Maybe they had Mountain plus Cyclops, and that's what they wanted to keep. I'm going to kill the Cyclops. It's way too dangerous to let that thing around. Leave that thing around anyway. Let that thing stay around is what I think I was trying to go for there, but I failed. Alright, my opponent plays another Cyclops or Kiln Fiend. I'll counter it so I don't get Apostle's Blessing. Okay, the third card on the Ponder was Preordain. Okay. They're just jamming the probe. Jamming the Gataxian probe. Sounds naughty. I will counter any red creature they play, so... And if they don't play a red creature, I'm going to jam a card draw spell into their counter spell. And given that I have a high suspicion my opponent's going to Pyroblast this, I'm going to lead on Oracle. Oh, sure, that's fine. What? Alright. Is their hand just blank? They just didn't use their mana. They didn't make a land... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, now they're going to Pyroblast. They have Pyroblast up. I'm looking for good cards. Opponent, top one, bottom one, and it was probably Preordained, so they topped. What do they got? Copper red. Alright. Just jam another Oracle. Looking for lands. I think trying to get Tron is too important this game to try to worry about gaining 1 life. Gaining life is nice. My opponent does have a Delver being down, and gaining a life adds a whole turn, but it's too dangerous to try to play that way. I don't know. Another Delver. They're gonna definitely get the Delver hit here. I'm gonna go ahead and compulsive myself rather than trying to flicker or do something like that. This is not good. I just have a bunch of do-nothings in hand. I could discard land and then play a land. Well, I guess that's fine. I don't really have anything... I don't really have anything to do with 6 colorless mana, and then I wouldn't be able to do with 5. So, basically just hoping to get an answer for these stupid Delvers. Oh, they... Excuse me? Okay, they did choose to shuffle. Alright, cool. I'm countering any red spell they play. Oh, I definitely have to counter Team Battle Rage. That's cool. And now my opponent counters back, and then I'm dead. Whoops. Well. Oh well. Delver of Secrets is a real fair card. But at least they had to work for it a little bit. I saw a lot of cards not hit Tron or Cop Blue or Pyroblast. That's frustrating, but can't do much about it. There's no real way to play this differently, right? I just drew all my anti-blue cards and they only drew one Cyclops. Like, if they don't have the turn 1 Delver, if they just try to play a turn 2 Kiln Fiend and I kill it and then I kill the Cyclops, I have a whole lot of time. If I had played the Compulsive before this Oracle, like instead of the first Oracle got countered. If I play a Compulsive there, I don't draw anything. It's not like I'm going to be able to change my my plays. I didn't want to have accelerated into anything. So, maybe I could have... No, I couldn't even have jammed the Mole Drifter. I can't draw any more cards. Oh well, my opponent had a flip Delver and they beat me down with it. They did all the damage with it. Every single point of damage was from the Delver, so... maybe a 1-mana 3/2 is not a fair card and should be banned. Whatever. Next game, 2-1.